Have you ever noticed how birthdays bring out very different reactions in people? Some go all out, big parties, colorful balloons, endless posts online, while others barely acknowledge the day. No cake, no celebration, maybe not even a special dinner, just another 24 hours. So why is that? Why do some people treat their birthday like any other day? Is it sadness, maturity, or something deeper in their mind? Stick around, because by the end, you might even understand your own attitude toward birthdays. Let's start with the first reason: past disappointment. Imagine being a kid who planned a birthday party, only to have friends forget or family be too busy to notice. You feel invisible, you wait, you hope, and then you get hurt. When this happens again and again, the brain begins to adapt. Psychologists call it learned helplessness. It's a fancy way of saying that repeated disappointment trains you to stop expecting good things. So eventually, birthdays stop feeling special, not because the person doesn't care, but because caring becomes painful. It's like touching a hot stove once too often. You learn to avoid it. For these people, ignoring birthdays is a form of self-protection. The day becomes ordinary, not because of apathy, but because it hurts less that way. Now let's look at the second reason. Life is just too busy. Adults juggle jobs, studies, family, and endless responsibilities. Sometimes by the time they notice it's their birthday, half the day is gone. It's not that they forgot, it's that their brain is overloaded. Psychologists call this time blindness. When your mind is racing with tasks and deadlines, special days can slip through the cracks. Think about it. You wake up with a list of 10 things to do: answer emails, run errands, cook, clean, and suddenly it's evening. The birthday isn't ignored. It's just squeezed out by everything else happening around you. For this group, life is so full that even a day meant to be special feels like just another day on the calendar. Finally, there's a third group, the emotionally independent ones. They know it's their birthday, but they don't feel the need to celebrate. This isn't about loneliness or being too busy. It's about self-sufficiency. These people don't rely on others to feel happy or valuable. Studies in psychology show that people who depend on external validation, like parties, gifts, or social media attention, are often less emotionally stable. But those who find their worth inside themselves, they don't need a date on the calendar to feel alive. Psychologists call this self-determination theory. It's the idea that real well-being comes from three things: autonomy, competence, and inner satisfaction. In other words, knowing your value without needing anyone to prove it for you. For them, maturity isn't about pretending birthdays don't matter. It's about understanding. I don't need candles, cake, or applause to feel loved. I already know my worth. And here's something interesting. This mindset doesn't stop at birthdays. People who treat their birthday like any other day often carry the same attitude into life. They don't chase attention or constant recognition. They are quietly content. Of course, this doesn't mean they never feel lonely or sad. They're human, just like the rest of us. But they've trained themselves to see everyday moments as meaningful instead of waiting for a single day a year to feel alive. It's like learning to enjoy the sunrise every morning rather than only celebrating once a year when the calendar says it's special. So whether you throw a huge party or treat your birthday like nothing at all, it tells a story about you. For some, it's about past pain. For others, it's about life's demands and priorities. And for many, it's about emotional maturity and inner peace. The real question is, which one are you? Do you feel the need for celebration, or have you already found that sense of celebration within yourself? Think about it. Your answer may reveal more about your personality than you realize. If this made you look at birthdays differently, there's so much more to explore about the human mind. Here we dive into the psychology that actually explains how we think, feel, and act. So hit subscribe, because the next video might just make you see yourself in a whole new way.